So I'm about to head home right now. I didn't really talk because I was having some really strange head sensations. I'll talk about it once I get home. So I'm actually home right now. I didn't feel like riding my bike today as well, even though I got the flat tire fixed. But I left late today. Just I left around 7 p.m. and it's already getting dark. So I think I mentioned this so many times, but summer is coming to an end, and I don't know. I'm kind of sad that it is. Because compared last summer, when I started having anxiety, well, I didn't have anxiety. I had anxiety around May something, so that was still spring. But prior to that, before I had it, I was planning on going to the beach, staying at a hotel by the beach with my family and I for like a day or two. We didn't get to do that because as as we got closer to spring, during spring I should say, that's when I started having these panic attacks, so I couldn't do anything I wanted to do in summer last year. And that's still in the back of my mind. It doesn't make me feel desperate, depression like when I had depression last year. I had depression this year as well, but that's slowly gone away, which is good. But I feel bad because I didn't really. I mean, my family got to do stuff, but I didn't really get to do the things I wanted to do with them, and that itself made me feel depressed. But I didn't tell them what I was planning on doing, like taking them to the beach and stuff. So that made me feel kind of bad that I didn't get to do it. But around March 2016, when I just turned 36, we went to Reno, somewhere I usually go for my birthday. But it's somewhere we usually go every year or every other year. But last summer I wanted to go to the beach, like I mentioned, like you know this year I wanted to go too, but that didn't happen. I mean, I was doing good this summer, but I didn't feel like I would have been able to go to the beach. And that's what kind of made me have flashback of last summer, and that's why I wanted to change my mindset this summer so I can get better during fall and winter, then back to spring again. So I'm hoping next year I can do it. I can go, I can control my anxiety even better each day, from starting from today and tomorrow and so on. That's what I want to do. That's why I've been leaving my house even when I don't feel like leaving the house. I'll leave. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone to think that I'm 100% better. If I was 100% better, I would be. I wouldn't be just like staying within 10 minutes away from my house. I would have been gone I was I would go to the next city over or whatnot. But I mean, I'm happy that I can leave my house without overreacting, overthinking now. But at the same time, I want to push myself to the next level and go farther. Like I mentioned, I'm thinking of going on a little family vacation. I mean, I don't work, so I'm always, even though, those of us that have anxiety, we don't work, we don't do anything besides stay home and do these little walks, bike ride, car rides, I wouldn't say that's taking a vacation, because we don't want to be stuck at home. We want to go to work. We want to be able to go to school. We want to be able to go in our car and drive somewhere we want to without overreacting. I mean, you can see me leaving, but that doesn't mean that I'm leaving. I'm not going to places that I want to really go to. I mean, I'll go to the mall because I want to go, but I'm going there to allow myself to feel anxiety, so I can let go of these thoughts in my head. But it isn't easy going to the mall. It isn't easy going to the little pond, the lake, going to the park without, wondering if once I get there, am I going to enjoy my time? I mean, I'll enjoy it. I mean, I do enjoy being able to leave the house again, but at the same time, am I really enjoying it? Sometimes it's like my mind is like, yeah, you're enjoying it now, but I can change that. It's always that, what if something happens to you, pop out of nowhere, and then you start thinking about it. So that's what happened when I was walking. I was seeing these kids playing little league softball, and then just like playing on the playground, stuff like that. Like, if they only knew that person right there is dealing with so much in his mind, her mind, or whatever. Like, sometimes you see like people walking by smiling, and you just sitting there like looking out the windows like, how come I can't be that person, you know? And it, don't get me wrong, even though I can go out, I still have that point in my mindset that's like, why can't I be that? Why can't I just walk out and just smile? I don't want to fake my smile just to like to make everyone else around me think that there's nothing wrong with me, you know? I mean, you shouldn't have to fake being happy. If you're happy, you should show that you're happy. If you're not happy, don't show that you're, don't show, because people think, oh, there's nothing wrong with him, you know? Sometimes I'm walking around and I hear people laugh, and then I start thinking like, why can't that be me, you know? Or why can't that be someone that is struggling something with whatever it is? But then there are millions of us, and I mean, how will I know if I walk next to someone that's going through the same thing, you know? Some of us are so good at hiding it, and there's some of us that aren't that good at hiding it, you know? For myself, if I see someone like walking by and looking at me like kind of like turning their head down left or away from me, like touching their hat, like they're wearing a hat, face, like, you know, looking down like all nervous and shaky, I'm gonna automatically think, I bet you this person has anxiety, but he or she or they are hiding it because they feel embarrassed. Don't get me wrong, I when I first posted my first video over a year ago, I was kind of embarrassed because I was so emotional. I'm not gonna lie, I was crying. I was like, do I really want to post this? But then I like realized, you know what? Who cares if someone sees me cry? Everyone's gonna cry. Someone, doesn't matter how big you are, how strong you are, or how good looking you are, how anything. Everyone's gonna cry. You know, I don't care if you're in the military. You know, you're someone. You're gonna be scared of something. You know. Everyone has something that they're scared of. It doesn't matter if you say, I'm not scared of anything. Well, you can say it, but what if something like creeps up on you and something scares you, you know? Like, I can be sitting here, what if something just pops on, you know? What if there's like what if I was sitting here and then it's windy right now, so what if this tree come and hit me in the head? Of course I'll be scared, you know. You can say you're not scared of something, but you never know, you know. People like to hide, like, I'm not scared of this, I'm not scared of that, but for myself, if I saw a snake creep up on me, if it's poisonous, I don't have that reaction of jumping right away. I have like a slow reaction. I'll like, oh, it's a snake, and then it'll take me a few minutes, like, oh shit, it's a snake, it's a poisonous snake. But if it's not a poisonous snake crawling on me, heck, I won't be scared, you know. But if it's like a little, if I keep feeling like spiders crawling over me and I can't see it, that itself will scare me. I'm not scared of spiders, but I'm scared of like feeling that they're on me and not being able to see them. Then I'm scared, you know. So yeah, it's like, and when I was walking, I was just like, I was just thinking and thinking. I was thinking like, man, summer's coming to an end. Before I was so scared of being out in summer, but now it's so different. I mean, I live in California, so it's sunny during the winter, you know, fall, but it gets dark around 5:30, so, you know, I mean, I always have these videos to go back and look at and like remind myself, you know, I'm doing better. But before, I didn't care about the season. Like, you know, when it was raining, I was like, oh, it's raining, so what? You know, when I start getting allergies, I was like, all right, you know, it's spring, it's summer, we'll be able to enjoy the sun, we'll be able to go to the beach, spend outdoors, we'll be able to barbecue. And then once summer comes to an end, I'm like, then, you know, it's October, you know, and I'm like, hey, it's Halloween. You know, once it's Halloween, it's Thanksgiving, and then it's Christmas, it's the season. Now it's like, am I going to be sad that summer is over? And then once summer's over, am I going to be sad? And then winter comes along, and then there's Christmas, Thanksgiving, stuff like that. Am I going to be sad that, you know, Halloween's over? Am I going to be sad Thanksgiving's over? Am I going to be sad that Christmas is over? You know, it's all that stuff that, am I going to be depressed about this? Am I going to be depressed about that? And the more you think about it, it's like it makes you feel like you feel depressed. But at the same time, you know, one season comes to an end, another one you should look forward to the next. I mean, summer. Some people might not like summer because of the heat. You know, it gets so hot, but it's not really good for the elders and the kids and people that have like problems breathing and stuff like that. And then the winter comes, people don't like it because it's like they have to leave work earlier because like it rains and once if you work like I mean a yeah 10 to whatever time job, like a 10 to 6:30 or something like that. By you go to work, by the time you get home, there's no sun. You won't be able to enjoy the sun because you're like waking up in the morning, like getting ready to go work. So it's always that thing that no one's gonna be happy about everything, but you always have to look about what makes you happy. Right now, I am a lot happier, but I'm not happy where I want to be. But that's why I'm challenging myself. Like if I feel down, I'm not gonna just sit there and let that sadness in my mind get the best of me. I'm gonna say, you know what? You think that I'm not gonna feel happy about just being able to walk down the block? When I walk down the block, I look at the sunset, the sunrise or whatever, the palm trees, whatever. I'm gonna smile because I'm outdoor looking at that stuff now. Before, I would be inside my bedroom looking at those stuff from inside, and I was not happy because I was not enjoying it from being inside. Like during winter, the only thing I'm worried about is like, am I gonna be able to leave the house when it's windy and raining? I think I will. I mean, I'll just leave, just pick a jacket, a hoodie on, and walk out. I might not be able to ride my bike, but I'm still gonna go out, go for a car ride, and you know, and here where I live in the city I live in, there's Christmas in the park. I used to drive by there, downtown San Jose where I live. I mean, I don't live in downtown, but I used to drive by there like Christmas in the park just to enjoy the lights, the rides. I don't really get to go out the car because I work about 10 minutes away from there. I used to work 10 minutes away from there. You know, so when I go to work, I'll take the long way just to go drive by, just to enjoy the view. Even though, and then when I go home, I look at it again. So it's always that something that's always gonna make me happy, and I need to realize what makes me happy. I mean, when I was stuck in the house, of course I wasn't happy because I was stuck in the house. Who's gonna be happy being stuck in the house all day? No one. But then I realized something. I have my family. I should be happy that I have my family. So you always have to go find something that makes you happy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm heading back inside my house right now because it's getting dark and you probably can't really see me.